are you able to tell that those bank details are not for like a con man? Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a slightly different video. We are doing a video about how I imported a car. How I imported a car from Japan. For today's video, I'm joined by
Muthoni.
Yeah, CPA Muthoni herself, known to me as Moose. Yeah, so we are going to start with the process for anyone trying to import a car from Japan, what you can expect, the steps. There are very few actually. The steps, and then we will share what we thought about the whole thing. So I actually wanted to do this video with Muthoni because she imported a car for herself, and that was I was very proud of you. I don't know if I told you, but
Thanks, sis.
yeah, because myself I needed people to assist me because it was a whole, but you guys will find out from this video. So maybe you can start by telling us, where did it start for you? What's the initial step?
This is a dream that has been there for like about 3-4 years now. But like, you know, it's matatu za Kino, watu wananuka sweat asubuhi, hawataki kufungua dirisha.
Yeah.
To like, by the way, Isano, she lives in Kino.
Yeah,
so she can tell. If you live in Kino, by the way, hi. I know you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, so my point was, I'm just gonna look for a small car, a car that I can fuel. I don't make that much money. A car that won't give me mechanical issues. I'm not so adept at mechanical issues. So I was like, I'm gonna look at mechanical issues. I'm gonna look at the engine size, and then I'm still gonna look at the maintenance of the car because I don't want to be spending my money with the car. Or yeah. So I started looking for cars a while back, but I wasn't so serious about this.
Yeah.
Because money, guys.
But by the way, it was the same for me. I started looking at photos of cars online since I guess November last year, and I came to have it in June. So yeah, I completely agree with whatever you're saying. There are a lot of factors which depend from person to person, because even you guys, we didn't even buy the same car, me and her, though I really wanted to buy the car that she has.
Yes, she wanted my car. I was so fixated.
Just tell them which car it is.
Alright, I'm driving a VW Polo. She's driving a Toyota Rack-Face. I wasn't particularly looking at the make of the car for me, but I knew there are some specific machines I didn't want.
Yeah.
So I don't know. For the make, for me, it was not so much about the make, but so much about how the car will serve me, how much it's gonna cost me to fuel the car, and how to run that car.
Yeah.
So yeah, it all starts with local search. Unaenda bazaar mbili tatu.
Imagine I never did a local search.
Me, I went to bazaars. Hizo ka bazaar iko Ngong Road. So yeah, I went for some few ones. Nikaona nachoka cause guy, mtu akikwashia gari mileage imefika sijui 200 uko tu like. But well, yeah, so I did a few local searches, and then I checked online. I'm like, well, maybe importing could be quite the hassle, but could be a cheaper and a more convenient option.
Yeah.
What did you think about buying a car?
Personally, I never considered buying a car here in Kenya. I didn't want to drive a car that had been driven here in Kenya. Probably watu watasema ni Baringo. But yeah, that's just it. And then I knew that I didn't want to buy a car here in Nairobi that had been imported, because that was gonna cost me more, and I wanted to save the dollar, you know. So
we use shillings. We don't use dollars.
We use shillings. Sorry.
We use the Kenyan shilling.
Maybe we can move on now to the next step. So after you identified your car on first of all, which site did you get your car on?
I tried on a few sites. The first one was SBT Japan. That's the most popular that everyone knows. And then there's another one called Autocom. There's another one called
Car from Japan.
Car from Japan.
There are really many. And then the interesting thing about it is that once you start looking on one site, the rest of them start sending you adverts. Okay, obviously Google,
YouTube, Google,
Are you looking to buy a
new car? You know, and then they suggest everything else on your face.
Yeah. All the ads that you'll be getting once you start looking for a car, they are going to be related to cars. So you'll get to know about many other sites once you start looking online. So personally, I got mine from SBT Japan.
I think it's the most trusted and reliable.
Yeah.
Even from the reviews, like you can
True.
see there's like a thread of Kenyans who've imported cars from SBT. So I was like, maybe it's a good.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, and talking to people here and there, maybe SBT was really the hit.
So then what happened after you identified this beautiful car on the SBT site? What did you do?
God, I saw this car and I knew I wanted it. I was like, I may not be having the whole money thing together, but I knew I wanted this car. And then when you search, there's someone who talks to you on the live chat side box on the wherever.
Yeah.
So they kept in touch. They kept emailing me every now and then, asking me to make deposits for the car and whatnot. But I wasn't sure. So yeah, of course, from doing a few things here and there, trying to put money together, the first thing I did was actually pay deposit for this car because I didn't have enough money.
Before you paid, did you receive any documents?
Yeah, they
From
sent
this
me
guy?
the invoice with the full amount that I'm supposed to pay. And on the invoice, they have their address, their bank details, your details, in case you're doubting them.
How are you?
Online,
How are you able to tell that those bank details are not for like a con man here in Nairobi or like anywhere here in Kenya or any other country? You know.
Google, guys, Google the bank details for SBT. If they're not matching what you have on your invoice, then it's fraud.
Yeah.
If they were matching, like all the SBT bank accounts I saw, one of those that were on my invoice were on the website. So I was like, yeah, I can pay.
Yeah.
And then they had on the back of the invoice, like on the leaf, they had like terms and conditions. And in case of fraud, you're refunded for what you have paid if you can show
that's
how
really,
you
really
paid.
good.
So I was like, maybe you can do the gamble.
Yeah, it really is a gamble
It is a
because you
gamble.
had not seen this car
Man, it's like
before
buying
you
things
paid.
on Instagram and you haven't seen them.
Yeah, and then they're delivered. You're like, this is really not
Or
what
they're
I
not
asked
delivered.
for.
The guy locks up their page.
Yeah,
Blocks you, you know. Yeah.
yeah, you take the risks with hundreds of dollars. Anyway, so then, so did you pay in Kenya shillings?
No,
first of
I
all?
paid in dollars.
How did you do that?
You go to your local bank and then they'll facilitate what is it called? The EFT, the electronic transfer. They'll facilitate it. Fine, they have to charge you for it, and also banks have trashy dollar rates.
True,
That's
true.
quite something. But well, you need what you need.
Yeah, you
gotta
need-
do.
and
what you
even
gotta
I think even at the end of the day, even with the trashy dollar rate, you still save a lot of money importing the car for yourself.
True.
Like comparing to if you went to like a showroom and got,
And got
this
this
same
car.
car.
Yeah.
Right. Then what happened after you paid for the car?
I paid for the car. They sent me a recognition. They send you something to show they received the money. And then they asked for my ID, my KRA PIN, my personal identifiers. We all have those. Maybe we'll do my number next time. And then they told me I should be getting my documents in a week. They sent via FedEx. You choose where you want to pick your
For the documents to be delivered?
Yes. The documents are the export certificate, your copy of the invoice, and then the inspection certificate, and the bill of lading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned inspection. At what point do they do the inspection?
Before it's shipped, they have to take it for inspection to check the condition and the roadworthiness, because there are cars that are not allowed in the country. Yeah.
All right. Then how long did it take for it to get here?
The ETA was about 4 weeks, which took more or less the same time. So yeah, the bulk of time is at the port, but the shipping process not so much.
For real? Because you guys, mine took like it's a whole different story, because for me, when I paid for my car, it was actually Golden Week. If you guys don't know, in Japan they usually have a holiday for like 10 days
An
where
entire
they
week, yeah.
they don't work, they can't even acknowledge receipt of your money. And so that's when I paid for my car, and then it took like 2 weeks to even get the inspection done and then get a slot on a ship. Then I had to travel to TZ, so I had to like tell them, okay, then don't put it on that ship, put it on another ship. So mine took like 2 months to get here.
Because she actually paid and started the whole process before I did.
Way earlier than you did.
before I did, but my car got here way before hers.
Yeah, but then such is life. So then what's it like when the car gets to Mombasa? Because I guess that's where
there's everything. We
What
have
happened?
KRA. God, the car gets to the port. You are notified by where your car, where your car docks. That's where they send you a message. They tell you your car has arrived, so you can start the clearing process. So I didn't do the clearing process myself, but it took about 3-4 days to actually get the acknowledgement past my ETA date. Offloading, of course, it's quite something, and then there is the port regulations and procedures, so it's not about you guys. There's a lot more going on. So then you start the clearing process. After you get that notification, you file with KRA, you do an import declaration. Then I'm not sure we should get to the technicalities.
We won't get into the technicalities, but basically you'll pay the taxes and then you'll get NTSA to issue you a number plate. We actually have contacts of people who can do that, so if you guys wanna hit us up so that we can give you those numbers, get down in the comments and let us know so that you can have your clearing done as smoothly as ours went, because it was quite smooth. It didn't take long.
It took like a week.
Personally, I actually got my number plate like in 4 days.
Actually, once you apply for the number plate, it shouldn't take more than 24 hours.
And actually some people had really made me, I was actually very scared for this. You guys told me my car will be at the port for months
because there were no number plates. Guys, it's an issue actually. You have to be quite aggressive.
You need to, and you also you need to get you need to get a clearing agent who knows people, because
your car is not gonna leave the port without a number plate. So please get a sharp agent who will do that for you.
And then so that's about it, I think, because once you get the number plate, you're free to drive your car to Nairobi.
Actually, you need the plate. In case it's taking forever, you can pay Kenya Garage. They'll charge you about 1,500, but they have a destination. They have a destination for up to where you can drive your car with a red KG number plate. So you can pay for 2-3 days as you wait for your plate. You don't really have to stall at the port waiting for your plate from NTSA.
That's really good. Then let's move on to what we thought about the whole process of importing a car from Japan. Should I go first? It was very, very scary for me because I'm not very trusting and I'm scared of losing my money. So you just see pictures of a car and then you pay hundreds of thousands. It was really scary for me, but I had to trust and I had to be patient at the same time because several other people have done it. So I knew eventually my car was going to get to Nairobi and I was gonna get to drive it.
I know the struggle she's talking about. First of all, sending money to Japan was what if the paying was quite something, and waiting for actually the ship to dock, that you haven't been shipped for a mattress in the name of a car, the process is quite scary, but well, taking risks.
It's so worth it because when the valuation was done for my car, and I'm sure even the same happened for your car,
the disparity was like
it's way above the amount I paid, which is really nice. Okay, obviously it hurts you for insurance premiums but it's really good, because it means if I want to resell my car here, I can get a good amount of money for it, so which is really nice.
I think it's worth it. I mean, it's not as expensive as getting a car here.
So you guys, if you have any questions about the process or anything else, get down in the comments and ask away.
Yes.
If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel.
Mnajua venye ni mfani yanki, mbona hujasubscribe bado?
Sijui,
what are you waiting for?
Stop viewing it and not subscribing. That's not how it's supposed to be done, right? Subscribe. Watch, like, comment, and talk to me. I love hearing from you guys. So that's it for this video. See you in the next video.